everyone, it's Kristen and welcome back to my channel. So today you guys, we have a large family home and I've had this done for a few days and I was like dreading doing this voiceover because this is the longest voiceover that I have had to do in forever. It's like 6.5 minutes, but there's no way that I could have edited this down anymore because there was so much to furnish in this home. So I really struggled with getting the exterior the way that I liked it, and I even considered deleting this home, but I just fell in love with the interior so much that I did have to share it anyway. So this ended up only being, you're gonna be surprised, it's only a 2-bedroom home and you're gonna be like, how the freaking heck is this large ginormous home only 2 bedrooms? But I actually ended up putting like an entertaining or like a rec area upstairs in like where the hallway is, so there's more than enough space if you did need to add in a couple more bedrooms, or if you didn't really like the shop, because I do put a garage out there. There's like a vehicle and it's just kind of a place for storage, even if you wanted to add in maybe like a laundry room, because I am still forgetting washers and dryers. I kind of originally wanted to make that like a little laundry room area and then I forgot to add it in. Go figure. I cannot for the life of me, every time I do a build, whether it's like a home or apartment, I always forget about the laundry stuff. I always use the furniture, but I can just never remember those. I think it would be easier to remember the washer and dryer if they were with like the appliances, like the dishwashers, the stoves, the sinks, ovens, everything like that. I think they would be easier to find instead of being with hobbies. But anyways, so upstairs there's a large entertaining area. There's like 3 couches, a desk, there's even like a bar and seating. So that's kind of the area I do picture if you wanted to add in maybe some more bedrooms, or even take out the garage doors and turn them into windows. So I definitely struggled a lot in getting the right design for the exterior. I ended up kind of knowing what I wanted for the inside of the home, and then when it came to like doing the outside of the home, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a cluster. I don't even know what to do, but it ended up coming together really well. So if you guys do like this home also, and maybe you want to actually put this into your own game, it's going to be in the gallery, so just look under my username KrystinMyrieXo and you guys will find it in there. So I was watching, now when I'm building, I know that I've talked about it before about like I'm obsessed with listening to podcasts, and I usually listen to either like 2020 episodes on YouTube or My Perfect Murder, but recently I've actually been watching a lot of Twitch streams, and I'll like quickly put in lurk mode, but I usually put those on so that I can like watch and listen as my hands are busy doing these builds. And I ended up finding this new streamer. You guys probably know who he is because he seems to be pretty popular on Twitch. I just happened to find him randomly, and he ends up just changing his voice, and the ones that I have seen, usually he's like voice changing into like an elderly woman, and then he ends up just like calling these companies. He has a computer simulator that they can't actually get any information from because it's not like a real computer. It just looks like it's a computer full of viruses. And just to listen to the conversation with these companies and watch them like scam, because you know that there's nothing that they can do to fix this computer, and they're like trying to sell hundreds of dollars worth of like computer stuff. It's crazy. If you know anybody that you are nervous about this happening to, I'm gonna try to remember the Twitch channel. I'll put it in the description so you guys can maybe share that around. But yeah, that's completely random, but I just thought I'd share it because that's kind of what I have been obsessed with. What do you guys usually watch when you're over on Twitch? If you use Twitch, I spend a lot of time in the IRL section. So yeah, I follow so many random streamers over there. It's just nice if you're gonna be busy like on the computer for a few hours, just to have something to watch or listen to. And yeah, I usually watch like Smarky, and if Hatsy's building, and just like random simmers. I'm like all over the place. Once in a while I'll get like an extra second and I'll be like, I can say hi, but I'm usually in lurk mode and nobody even knows that I'm in there. So all of next week, you guys, I have so many builds that are scheduled to go up. I've been working so hard on getting a lot of different like apartment builds going up because you guys seem to really enjoy when I do actually post the apartment build. So I do have a couple like different themes that I do want to go up so that they're not just like all the same. And some of them are larger, some of them are smaller. So I am trying to do like 3 to 4 builds like through the week. So next week, you guys will see a lot of those with like the normal stuff. So again, of course, I just want to give you guys a shout out for being so awesome while I post like random other games once in a while. Like I definitely, like I always like to mention in case anybody is new here and you happen to see it, maybe a Minecraft video through the week or like something else that's random, my channel will always be revolved around Sims 4 because this is my obsession. And like I mentioned before, if I'm like stressed out or I just need something to do where I'm like bored or I just need to like go by myself and relax, I always feel like building in The Sims, it's kind of like relaxing to me just because I don't know, I like zone out and I get in like my own little world where I'm like by myself. So you're always gonna see tons of builds and Sims on my channel, but once in a while I do like to bring other stuff here. Once in a while, like I even will stream different stuff over on Twitch that's like not The Sims, but it's always nice to like play other stuff also if you are a gamer, just to kind of branch out. So those of you who have supported like the Minecraft, I just really like, I know that it's old and everybody's like, oh my god, why the freaking heck are you putting Minecraft on your channel? But it's just so much fun to have a game that you can play with like other players. Even if you aren't like playing with them at that time, you can still kind of see the progress that they are making like in their own game. So that's always really fun. And there's also this new Sims multiplayer mod. So I think I might test that out next week. So me and Evelyn have kind of been talking about that. If you guys would like to see us test out the multiplayer mod, we kind of have an idea how we want to do it and kind of excited for that. So yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see that. I feel like The Sims, I know somebody had said, or I read it somewhere, that originally Sims 4 was actually supposed to be multiplayer. Or I don't know if it was like a section online, or I have no idea how it was supposed to be like that originally. But I mean, I feel like if The Sims 4 turned out to have some kind of an update where it was multiplayer, I feel like that would completely change the game. Like if you could play this with your friends, could you imagine having like different Let's Plays with a bunch of different people? Like this is random, but like picture it with Minecraft. You can have roommates, you can have, you know, neighbors in the city, even in San Myshuno. Like, you know how you have those annoying neighbors in San Myshuno in your apartments where you have to like go knock on their door? Like how freaking hilarious would it be if it's like one of your friends and you can't sleep because it's them? So you like go over to their home, you start an argument, and then you like punch them. You start a fight with them. It doesn't always have to be Eliza, but I honestly feel like if The Sims was to ever bring multiplayer, I could play this every day, all day. That would be such a game changer. I have no idea if they have any plans to do that, but just the fact seeing that somebody with the talent of being an awesome modder like that was able to do this for us just kind of gives me like a little bit of hope that maybe in the future this is something that The Sims does plan on incorporating, just because we have seen that it can be done. And I have seen like a few other kind of overviews or like gameplays with it. So I mean, it does work. And hopefully that is something that you might see on my channel. Like, how much would you guys like to see a multiplayer Let's Play series? Like, you could even do Big Sister and Little Sister. I don't know. There's so many opportunities. You could like get married to your friends. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like, I'm getting so excited even talking about it. But what would you guys do? Like if you, even if it wasn't a mod, like if The Sims happened to give us an update or some kind of extra content that you could play with your friends through multiplayer, what would you do? Like, what's the first thing that you would do? Would you have your friend move in with you? Would you move in with one of your friends? Or would you just want to have them like scattered throughout the city or in the other worlds? Like, I feel like there's just, the possibilities are endless, and it doesn't even have to be a GTA. Like, you could just have a family situation going on. But yeah, so that's my ramble, my rant. Yeah, so I mean, it's kind of new. It's kind of confusing to install. Like, I went over the directions and there seems to be quite a few steps to get it in, but yeah, kind of looks easy. But looking back at the build for a second, I ended up putting 3 bathrooms into this home. So you'll see out in the building or in the garage, you can see that it's just kind of like a little bit more of a realistic part of the home where it has like the vehicle. Of course, we can't drive yet in The Sims again. It's kind of another thing that I would like to see them bring, but it's not really that functional of a space just because like it does have a sink out there and a work table. But I mean, other than that, it's just like, for looks, it's like just a bunch of random stuff that you would see usually out in a garage. But if you needed extra rooms, where the door is to go into the garage, you could make that a hallway and then like branch off a bunch of other bedrooms. And there's even a spot by the stairs down like on the main living area where the bottom of the stairs are, that you could like knock that wall out and add in like a hallway there also. So up here, I just really wanted to make an entertaining area, even though some of you guys might think it's kind of a waste of space and there probably should have been bedrooms in here. It's just an area that I really don't do that much. And just to mention that this build was I happened to see a home in The Sims 3 that was like in game. I think it was in, oh my gosh, Sunset Tides. I think that's Sunlight. Oh my god, I can't think of the world. It's like the beachier world. But there was like this mansion. It was a little bit more Oasis Springs looking on the outside. So I did end up switching that so it looks a little more traditional and like country. But this interior, like the layout of the home, is kind of inspired by the layout that was in that home. But yeah, completely furnished differently with like my style. And it even has a little bit of a coastal theme to it. So over in here, I picture maybe like you have a teenager, they have their own bedroom, and over in the master bedroom, there's like their own little ensuite in there also. So there is another full bath. Is it a full bath? Did I put a shower? Yeah, I think I did. So there's 3 full bathrooms, which I mean, I never put that many bathrooms in a home. I usually have like half baths or like 2x3 bathrooms, but there was so much space and I just have not decorated a home that was this large in forever. So I just wanted to play around with it, have a lot of fun. And I mean, I definitely struggled with the master bedroom because the master bedroom is like the size of like one of my normal homes. I had no idea what to freaking put everywhere, so I ended up making a walk-in closet. I switched this out. I originally was gonna just make it a real like legit closet with like all the clothes and stuff, but it was just too awkward looking because it was such a big area. So I just ended up putting in the makeup table and a little massage chair. And then there's like a bunch of windows so you can kind of like look outside. And I just kind of like this area because I end up putting curtains on the archways instead of putting a door. So it still kind of like flows into the bedroom, so it's like still a part of the bedroom and not really separated. And then there's like this little romantic bedroom area here and a fish tank because I freaking love fish tanks. And then there's just like the books and a little seating area. So I did try to make this home look really lived in, but without it being cluttered. So I kind of wanted to make it also a little bit realistic. So there are just like these, I don't know, real life kind of like inspired sections of the house. Example, the garage, which everybody's probably going to end up deleting, but this is also going to be in the gallery. So if you guys really do like how this turned out, maybe you want to put it into your own game, you will definitely be able to find it. Just use my username, KrystinMyrieXo, and put on your move objects. And this is actually built in Oasis Springs, and it's just put on, I think this one is a 30 by 40 lot. So there's actually a lot of empty space on the exterior of this home. So there's like, if you need to garden or if you want to put in some children's activities or even a pool, there's like more than enough space outside. I just wanted to leave it open because I really never have that much extra area on home. And oh my god, this little like kitchenette nook, I think that is like so freaking cute. I did try to put a larger table, but I felt like it was just a little bit too cluttered, and I didn't end up putting like too much stuff on the counters just to make sure like there was still like enough area to do all of your baking and everything like that. So make sure if you guys did enjoy this build that you do give this a very big thumbs up. It always lets me know that you guys do enjoy my builds, and let me know down in the comments. See, that's where I'm putting the pictures. That's where you could also open this up to put a hallway. So I just thought I would mention that. But if you guys have any comments or suggestions on what you would like to see me build in the future, let me know down below. And also, do you prefer larger homes or smaller homes? I had so much fun with this because I have not built one this big in forever. But if you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing here, where I do post almost daily. And hopefully I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye everyone!